All right, man. Detroit Pistons lose to the Knicks again. A lot of people talking about the last play that happened. Um, the Knicks just made some great shots. The Pistons not gonna get the calls. Um, that last foul on Tim Hardaway, last play with Tim Hardaway Jr. Um, Jalen Brunson been getting that call the whole series, but Pistons just don't have enough. And ultimately, if Malik Beasley did his part, they probably would be this series would probably be about over if not over. He simply ain't done his part this series. I don't know what happened. Playoff roll around, you know, and he just not successful. And if it wasn't for Jalen, if it wasn't for Tim Hardaway Jr., today this wouldn't even have been as competitive as it was. Tobias Harris was solid today, but 0 for 3 from the 3-point land. Jalen Duren, he has 17 rebounds, 2 blocks. You know what I'm saying? Only 3 personal fouls today, but Cat made some tough shots over him. Cade was fairly successful, didn't shoot the ball well, and if anything, they're legitimately missing. Schroeder didn't have a game he usually had, but he was defending old buddy. What's his name? Old buddy, Jalen Brunson, and ultimately, Malik Beasley not stepping up and doing what he's supposed to do. That's ultimately doomed the Detroit Pistons. That's exactly what happened. That doomed the Pistons. Beasley not doing what he's supposed to do, and he ain't hooping. That's a fact. Malik Beasley is simply, um, not doing his part, and ultimately, people gonna talk about Cade turning the ball over, and of course the handles. They have to get tighter for Cade Cunningham. I think that's apparent, but they just don't have enough. Missing Ivy, missing Stewart, and think about it, the Knicks barely beating you. The Knicks celebrating like that's something to celebrate. You barely beating us, and we're not even at full strength, and you guys are. They're barely beating us like a point. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm just looking at something like that, like for the most part, the Pistons, maybe they say, we running back, we get Ivy and Stewart back next year's, and we run it back. So maybe that's something that they may entertain. But for the most part right now, they're not coming out, punching the Knicks in the mouth at the crib. They bullshitting around, taking a sweet time, and they need to be coming out there punching the Knicks in the mouth, and the Knicks getting the lead, and ultimately they doing enough in the fourth quarter to get a boost. But right now they just don't have the offensive players. They don't have the offensive players right now. So that's the biggest issue. They need somebody that can score. They got shooters. Now you need somebody who can score the basketball. So, Tim Hardaway has stepped up as a shooter. Really in reality, Tobias is supposed to be your next scorer. But when you look at the roster, pure score, who's the next best scorer after Cade Cunningham? It's Malik Beasley. He got you 13 points, 5 for 12. He's just simply been non-existent on this team. So Ivy is sorely missed. Even Stewart and what he bringing to the table is sorely missed. But the Knicks, they just made some incredible shots. A couple shots Karl-Anthony Towns made. They celebrating like this is the Eastern Conference Finals, but you got to understand they ain't won the championship since Phil Jackson was a player. So, the Pistons got to understand, the historically, we don't get the calls. This is 2 games in a row at your crib where you don't get the call. You don't get the call. Where you don't get the call. You're not going to get calls in Detroit. You got to forget about it. You ain't going to get calls. So, but ultimately, they gotta find a way to get more scoring. They gotta find a way to get more scoring. So they gotta find a way to get more scoring, and if they can find a way to get more scoring. They'll be all right in the future. That's what they're missing. They got shooters. Now they need somebody that can score the basketball to help Cade Cunningham. So, but ultimately, this series is over. I said the Pistons may I said they would lose in 5, and that's exactly what's going on. They're going to lose in 5. Isaiah Stewart wasn't healthy. It was no point in bringing back Cade Cunningham. I said that before. I mean, not Cade, but bringing back Ivy this series. So we'll see what they can do. In the summer, this is over with. I mean, Bronson is making incredible shots, and we can go on and on and on about the people that's making incredible. Cat made some incredible shots. In reality, it's Cade versus 4 niggas that can score the basketball. Cat, Bronson, Bridges, OG. It's really him. And, and Hardaway, he's been fairly consistent outside. I think it was the game they won, game 2. So, but, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So, but after this series, I probably won't really cover the playoffs no more. I won't even talk about this shit. Like, basketball is trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really turned into trash. And like these dudes, they can't, bump each other, touch each other. It's clearly a beta male sport. It is, but shout out to the Knicks. They doing what they supposed to do. This is the reason why they're 3rd seed. But it is a hard sport to watch, to be honest. It's very hard to watch right now. It's a free throw contest. The referees are the star of the league. And if it ain't the referee star and it ain't the free throw, a 3-point line star, and it's the free throw shooting contest. So I'm surprised that they didn't call a flagrant foul when Cade foul Hart down the stretch. I'm surprised they didn't call the flagrant. I thought they was gonna call the flagrant on Cade, but it is what it is. But outside, when this go off, I haven't watched any other series. Any other series I haven't watched. I have not watched another full series. I just honestly don't have. I just don't like watching basketball no more. What Adam Silver's done to the game, what they've done to the game, it's just like, they could have it. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Christian Chance get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me everywhere. Peace.